Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so this still remains Amiable's Corner where importation meets lifestyle. Okay, so on today's topic, we'll be talking about mini importation. We'll be explaining mini importation in this short video, okay, as best as we can. Okay, so some people have been wondering what is mini importation, right? What is mini importation? What is mini importation? Okay, so today we'll look at what mini importation is all about. Okay, just like the word says mini, and we know what mini means, right? Mini means small, not big. Maxi means big. So mini means small. And then importation. Importation is all about bringing in items from another country into your country. That is bringing in items from another country to where you are, right? That's importation, no matter the item, okay? As far as it's coming from another country straight to another country, it is importation. You imported it because exportation is all about sending out from where you are to another country. So, but importation means bringing. Okay, so mini and importation, it is bringing in little items from another country to where you are. So that is what is mini importation. I just hope have explained it to everyone's understanding. Okay, so now so many people have this question. This mini importation I've been hearing. Does it actually pay? Does is mini importation actually profitable? Okay, so in this video, I'll be walking you through the steps of actually carrying out mini importation. Okay, if it's profitable or not, should you go into it or not? Okay, so we've already explained mini importation. Now, what are the steps involved in mini importation? Now, mini importation in this aspect, we're looking at countries like China, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and India. So now let's focus on China first of all. It is bringing in products from China, bringing in items from the items ranges from bags to shoes to children wears to household items, kitchen utensils. Name them, just mention them. Okay, bringing in these items from China to your doorstep. Okay, and there are sites and platforms that you can actually bring in these items from to where you are. Platforms like 1688, platforms like Alibaba, platforms like Tabwa, platforms like Temu. Yes, Temu, the all Temu we've been hearing about everywhere on our timelines. Okay, platforms like Yiwu Wholesalers sites. Okay, we have all these platforms. There are platforms where mini importation can be conducted. Okay, now the next thing after knowing all of this, the next thing is sourcing for products. Okay, now sourcing for products is actually good because that's one good thing about you being a mini importer, because you actually have to bring in item based on the demand of them. Okay, based on the demand of them, you go into the market space. I'm not saying you should go into the market like your local market, no, like the market space we have. Now it's like Facebook, things like that. You look for what customers are in demand of. Yes, you can actually check market trends. Okay, what are they in demand of at that particular time? Things like wear, especially children wears, are not actually in demand all year round. Okay, they are in demand mostly Christmas period, Easter period, during school closing period. Okay, that's when you get to sell more of children items. But there are items that are in demand let's say Christmas period, more of children items will be in demand. You don't come and start selling you don't come and start selling things like, how will I, for example, now what will I use for example? Some household items, because parents will not actually want to buy household items over their kids looking cute and nice for the season, right? Okay, so that's why we need to study market trend to know what you can actually import at that particular time. Okay, after which then and then you look for a product. This, when you study the market trend, it actually drives you to products to import. And then the next step is getting a legit real supplier. This one is this one is something that have caused issues with so many mini importers. Getting a reliable supplier, the little one you have, they will actually take it from you if you don't get a reliable supplier. That's the truth. Okay, so getting a reliable supplier is a very, very key, as in it's key. It's better you carry that money you have and use it to do something else than going to dash it to one Chinese man or woman there, because they will not even pity you. Okay, so getting a reliable supplier is very key. Okay, so the next one is buying the product. Okay, buying the product. How will I put it now? Buying the product. How do I put it? Okay, buying the product. How do you buy the product? How you can actually, okay, some person might actually want to use agents. If you want to use agents, no problem. The agent just does the work for you and takes his or her percentage, right? But you actually want to buy the item yourself. Okay, you have to go through the step of buying the product, paying the supplier, and then giving them your the warehouse address, you that's the shipping company address you want the goods to go to, right? Okay, so that's the next step. And then the next step, which is like the last step, is it getting to you in whichever country you are, if you're in Ghana or you're in Nigeria. Okay, so that's the next step. So now this next step involves three types of shipping. It's called shipping. So it involves three types. The first one is the express shipping, the second one is the air shipping, and then the last one is the sea shipping. Okay, the express shipping usually takes like 2 to 5 days. Okay, I've actually done an express shipping before where it came in from China to Nigeria in 3 days. Yes, so I actually bought an item and then I sent it to the shipping company. And within 3 days, I was called. In fact, on the third day, it was still morning period, around that kind to 11 thereabout. And I was called to come and pick up my item, that my item has arrived Nigeria. I was shocked because I was actually expecting it to be like 5 days, 6 days. Okay, so but in 3 days, I got my item from China to Nigeria. So the second one is air shipping. We've done lots of air shipping. So air shipping actually takes 7 to 14 days. Okay, so air shipping takes 7 to 14 days. And then the next one is the sea shipping. Sea shipping takes 2 to 3 months. Okay, there are some shipping companies that will actually call you to come and pick up your items in 2 months time. There are some that will actually stay till 3 months. So that's why we actually tell customers sea shipping is 2 to 3 months. Okay, to avoid being disturbed and where is my item and all of that. Okay, so I'm just letting you know how this shipping thing is all about. So you don't start having BP for nothing and be like, goods I imported since is over 1 month, is over 2 months, and no feedback. No. Okay, so this is how it works. So you know the duration where your item is supposed to arrive for you. Okay, so that is it. Now when the item gets to Nigeria, whether it's express you're using or air or sea, when the item gets to Nigeria, because we actually said that is mini importation profitable or not? Of course it's profitable. Mini importation is a very profitable business. You can't even imagine the profits in mini importation. Okay, so now when the goods have gotten to you in Nigeria, the next thing is to start making profits, right? By selling. And now it leads us to platforms where you can actually put out your products, those things you got, and sell and make your money, and then you see the profit in mini importation. Okay, we have platforms like WhatsApp status. Okay, you can decide to create a group, or you can decide to just post on your status if you have contacts.